Alright, so this is another video for making a 351 mug. So I got a message, and the person wanted to know, hold on guys, so he wanted to know how, if there's any easy way of changing bank 2 sensor 1 in Peugeot 407 V6. The easiest way of changing it. Probably from the message, I think is having it difficult to change that sensor. Yes, there is a very easy way of doing that, depending on who is doing the work. Now, before I get to that, we have okay, this is ES9A, right? This ES9A engine is a V6 engine installed in most of the Peugeot, Citroen DS. Does it have it? I can't tell. I know there are some Peugeot cars and Citroen cars with this engine. Okay, now, and okay, let me just continue. Now, Peugeot 407 and Peugeot 607 Phase 2 use the same engine. They have this same ES9A, right? While Peugeot 406 and Peugeot 607, same 607, but the Phase 1, the what we call Z8, those ones use ES9J4S. Now, it may be very confusing what I'm telling you for those who don't know, because they all look alike. I actually tell the difference. Personally, to me, it's the same engine. You know, just a small tweak on the few minor changes. So it's basically the same engine. So the easiest way to put it is this. Peugeot 406 V6 with this engine, the bank 2 sensor 1 sensor is mounted on the exhaust manifold, bank 2. I will repeat it again. This engine on 406 has the bank 2 sensor 1 sensor on the exhaust manifold, directly on top of the exhaust manifold. And of course, the sensor 1 is the upstream oxygen sensor, while sensor 2 is the downstream oxygen sensor. So now, in this case, we are talking about the sensor 1. So the sensor 1 for 406 V6 is mounted on the bank 2 exhaust manifold. Likewise, 607 V6 Phase 1, that's 99 to 2004, more like 2003 model, has it's also mounted, the sensor 1 is also mounted on the exhaust manifold. I think 807 V6 and 807 V6 too has the same settings. While 407 V6, the sensor 1 on bank 2 is not mounted on the exhaust manifold, bank 2. Likewise, 607 V6 Phase 2 from 2004 to 2010, the sensor 1 on bank 2 is mounted on the same place where sensor 1 bank 2 is also mounted on 407 V6. So 407 V6 and the 607 V6 Phase 2, the bank 2 sensor 1 is not mounted on the exhaust manifold. Now let me show you where it's mounted. It's mounted on the catalytic converter, the pre-catalytic converter bank 2. And the easiest way of accessing the sensor 1 on that bank 2, you have to come here. I want to be very, very clear what I'm saying, so that people will understand me. You have to come to this side. This is the right side of the front of this vehicle. So you come to this wheel. To access it, you have to remove this tire. jack the vehicle, remove this tire, then remove all this plastic, all this cover here, this plastic cover. You have to remove them. Then you can now access the sensor. Now it's not even easy. You can, even when you remove all these things, you still cannot easily remove it there until you use a special tool. And this is the tool I use. Can you see it? Oh, okay, let me press it here so I guys to see it very well. So look at the sensor. Look at the tool I use. This is a 02 or oxygen sensor spanner. You can see here it's I don't know if you guys can see it very well. 22 mm. So this is specially made for oxygen, for removing oxygen sensors that cannot be easily accessed. So once you remove this tire on the right side of the front right side of the your 407 V6 or 607 V6 phase 2, you remove these covers, these plastic covers inside under the fender. You will now see the bank 2 play catalytic converter. It's more like just the catalytic converter, but the bank 2 one. You will see it under the exhaust manifold from here. Then you will see the sensor. The sensor one, the upstream oxygen sensor on that catalytic converter is facing this side. It's pointing towards this side. So all you need to do is get this tool or something similar. Then you put it on the sensor. Then you put extension. You put extension here. What is it called? Socket or wrench. Put a longer wrench, the extension, put the wrench here, then you turn it. Then you unscrew the sensor. That is the only way, and it's very easy to me. I don't know about you. That's why I say it depends on who is doing it. It's very easy to access, but with the right tools. Put it, once you get it, you put this here, connect the extension rod to it, then put the wrench on top. What's the name? I'm trying to remember the local name they call it here. More like socket. Not socket, socket handle. We call it socket handle here or something. So you put it here, it will be long enough to come up to, at least to this side. Then you turn, you unscrew the sensor. Of course, fitting in a new one is very easy. It's you may not, you could still use this thing, but it's just for you to just tighten it a little. That's all. So that's the easiest way to do that. So remember, but for 406 V6 with this engine, whether ES9 J4S or ES9A, it doesn't matter. As long as it's 406 V6 or 607 V6 produced from 1999 to 2003, you know. Or if you don't know how to tell the difference between phase 607 phase 1 and phase 2, you can always come to the fog lamp. You can see this fog lamp. The phase 2 has a round shaped fog lamp, while the phase 1 is square. However, I've seen people that have converted their front bumper, the phase 1, they converted and put a phase 2 bumper, so it will now look as if it's phase 2. So it all depends anyway, but I'm just saying the right thing, how to easily tell phase 1 from phase 2. There are other differences, but that's not what I'm here for. This video is for how you can change the sensor 1, bank 2 sensor 1, or if I put it easily, how to change or how to easily change upstream oxygen sensor on bank 2 Peugeot 407 V6 or bank 2 Peugeot 607 V6 Z9 on phase 2. Alright, so I hope this makes sense. Just look for something like this. I actually got this one from UK. I found somebody, I placed the order and somebody now sent it to me. Kind of, it's a long story anyway, but I didn't get it in Nigeria from outside. So I hope this makes sense.